finally, this deen, Islam, is now coming. Now it is complete. Now it has reached culmination. Now it has reached perfection. In other words, the seal. The door is closed. Closed. Inna ad-deena inda Allahi al-Islam. There is nothing and no other way now besides Islam. وَمَيْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَيْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ. Come before Allah with anything else besides Islam. And what is Islam? What is Islam? What is Islam? جَمِيعُ جَاءَ بِهِ النَّبِيُّ مُحَمَّدُ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صلى الله عليه وسلم. ما مفتاح الجنة. ما مفتاح الجنة. What is the key to Jannat? Islam. What is Islam? What is the key to Jannah? What is the key to Maghfirat? What is the key to forgiveness? What is the road to Allah? One road, one road, one road. And that is Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Nothing and no other way. Camel age, space age, rocket age. Put whatever title you want. Let the Dajjalun and the Kadhabuns come. Let the enemies of Islam come. Let them adulterate. Let them proliferate. Let them try and change whatever they want. But in Allah's court, one way only will get you Jannat, and that is pristine, pure Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The Haq, rahimahullah, puts it beautifully. مثل السنة في الدنيا كمثل الجنة في العقبى. He says the example of sunnah, of my Nabi's way of life in dunya, is like the example of Jannat in akhirah. من دخل الجنة في العقبى سلم ومن لزم السنة في الدنيا سلم. The one who enters Jannat in Akhirat is protected forever. And the one who holds on to Sunnah in Dunya is protected forever. There is nothing else that will be accepted by Allah except the way of life, the day and night of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hajj also, that reward, the benefits, the return, the compensation, the ish, the marifat, the connection with Allah. Nothing is possible unless that amal will be colored. Your Hajj and Umrah colored in the mold and color of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And unfortunately, the sad reality, my respected brothers, like I said, there are certain asbaq and lessons that we have to reconnect with. It is the days of Hajj. Go and ask our little youngsters, that just now certain soccer tournament is coming, or some useless activity is going to take place. They will give you encyclopedic knowledge. These are the players, this is the information, mind-boggling. Basic mundane things of this dunya, mind-boggling. Start from one side of the masjid to the other. These are the days of Hajj. Just now we will be talking of the farewell Hajj of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Main to aashiq Rasul hu. I am a follower of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My life is on sunnah. Sunnah in dunya is Jannat in akhirat. Describe for me the Hajj of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. What was my Nabi's Hajj? When did he start his Hajj? What happened on that Hajj journey? How was the Hajj of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam conducted? Person will push his chest out. I made Hajj so many times. I made Umrah so many times. Describe the Hajj and Umrah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They will be looking to the left, looking to the right. Illa masha'Allah. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. This has become our deen. Dunya, we know minute details. We will not even take the trouble. And yet, Allahu Akbar. Like a shining star, Allah has protected every aspect of the Hajj of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Like I said, time is limited. In just 2 or 3 minutes, I will mention little bit, just the starting point of the Hajj journey of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to give us an idea of the extent to which Allah has protected every aspect of that Hajj, to create the shauq, the inspiration in us that learn what was the Hajj of our beloved Master sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was Saturday. Listen to the extent, intricate information that has been preserved 14 centuries. It was a Saturday. It was the 25th of Zulqa'dah. Before Zuhr Salah in Medina Munawwara, my Nabi put on 2 pieces of cloth. Where those pieces of cloth came from is recorded. They came from Yemen, a town called Sahara, which today is known as Muscat. After putting on these 2 pieces of cloth, he briefly explained the rites of Hajj. Read Zuhr Salah in Masjid al-Nabawi, 25th of Zulqa'dah. After the Zuhr Salah, he started the Hajj journey. At that time, 12,000 Sahaba accompanied Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He appointed as Amir of Medina Munawwara Abu Dujana Ansari, Simak bin Kharshana radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. The Qurbani animals that he took with him, he appointed to look after them Najiyah bin Jundub Aslami radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. By the time the Asr of that day came, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had reached Zul Hulayfa. Jibreel came down, informed Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that this is a Mubarak place and a Mubarak night. Spend the night here. 5 Salah he performed at Zul Hulayfa. The Asr of that day, Saturday, the Maghrib, the Isha, the Fajr and the Zuhr of the next day. During that night, Asma binti Umais radiyallahu ta'ala anha gave birth to a child, male child. The name was kept Muhammad. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told her that proceed, tie your ihram, but only when you come out of nifas, then you must perform tawaf. The next day, after Fajr Salah, Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam made ghusl. Water was brought. Those days, by way of detergent, soap or shampoo, 2 types of leaves were used in that water. The names of those leaves are mentioned, Ushnan and Khitmi. Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam made ghusl. After making ghusl, Sahaba describe in detail the manner in which he washed his hair, passed his hand through his head, how he made that ghusl. Thereafter, Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam applied oil to his hair. Thereafter, Talbeed. Talbeed is they used to put honey in the hair to protect the hair from scattering in the desert climate. Talbeed, he put honey in his hair. Thereafter Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam applied itar. He applied itar to his crown. He applied itar on his body. He did not apply itar on the ihram cloth. Thereafter, just before Zuhr Salah, Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained the rites of Hajj. After he led the Zuhr Salah in Zul Hulayfa, and then he mounted his camel. The camel's name Adba mentioned. As he mounted the camel, Labbaik, Allahumma hajjatan labbaik. He made the niyat of Ifrad Hajj. Jibreel came down with the command that Allah wants you to change the niyat to Qiran Hajj, to put Hajj and Umrah in one journey with one ihram. The reason for this is that in the days of ignorance, the Arabs used to regard it as a sinful act to perform Umrah during the days of Hajj. So Islam came to eradicate those practices of ignorance. So the command came that changed the niyat to Qiran Hajj. From thereafter, he proceeded. First stop was 16 miles away in a place called Malal. The next stop was Roha. In Roha, there was a well. Allah's Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam drank from the water of that well. He said 17 Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam spent the night during their Hajj in this particular place. Thereafter, he went to Athaya, then to Arj, then to Abawa, where the qabr of the mother of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. Thereafter to Usfan, thereafter to Sarif. He reached Makkah Mukarramah on the 4th of Zulhijjah. What happened on that journey? Intricate detail. 14 centuries have passed. We've already run out of time. My respected brothers, meet Allah in the color of Sunnah. Meet Allah in the mold of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Learn the seerah of my Nabi. Learn his day. Learn his night. There is nothing more powerful, more mighty, a greater protection, Jannat in this dunya than the Sunnah of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was in Hajj. Al-yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam deena. Deen has reached culmination. Allah is happy with this way of life. Allah has chosen for you Islam. In other words, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah gives tawfiq.